Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for all of you that have been following me on this journey with my new series, The Best You, thank you. You are the best. I hope that you are learning something so far. I hope that you see or even feel a little bit of an improvement in your energy and your what's the word in your minds. Like, I hope you're feeling more positive about things moving forward. So this video is going to be about knowing how to be in full control of your thoughts, be in full control of your circumstances, eventually allowing you to be in full control of your life. So in my last video, I began to talk about manifestation before it got cut off, which is great because now I can actually talk about it in a video by itself. So that was meant to happen. So moving forward, manifestation is the ability to think of something in your mind, feel how it would feel to have that thing, and then waiting for it to manifest into your 3D life. So, for example, let's say, um, let me think of something simple. Let's say I want to get a new job. I'm looking for a new job that pays really well. So in my mind, I already know, what kind of job I want to get. I already know the job I'm applying for. Great. In my heart, what I want to do is I want to sit in that knowing. I want to actually feel what it's like to have that job. Okay, so it's already being conducted in my mind about this job that I'm gonna get it. So that's a positive mindset right there. In my heart, I'm already feeling what it's like to have that job. Now, all I have to do is be patient and wait for it to come. Okay, now I know it sounds crazy, but it actually does happen. And it's I know there's a lot of theories out there about it, but we're not going to get into that because everyone has their own beliefs. I have my own beliefs, but this is just something that has really helped me. So I'm spreading the knowledge to you guys. So, manifestation is the heart and mind connection. Just like I mentioned in my last video, you really want to have your heart and your mind connect with what it is that you want, with what it is that you're thinking about. Really sit in that knowing, sit and just imagine it already. Imagine what it will feel like to have that thing. And then be patient. Believe that it'll show up, and it'll show up. Okay? So that's one way that you can be in full control of your thoughts, life, and your circumstances. So going back to my first video, this all kind of ties back together. So just like I said before, it is a big circle because it really is. But it all really starts with loving yourself. You have to believe in yourself if this is something that you want to see manifest into your life. If this is something that you want to accomplish, if there are changes that you want to see in your life, you guys really, really have to stick to this, and you have to believe in yourself that you can actually make it happen. If you don't believe in yourself or you don't believe that it can happen, it's not going to happen. You've already set the tone for your future. So, with that being said, why does my nose always run when I do these videos? Anyways, with that being said, maintain a positive mindset. What you think about, you bring about. So if you are someone who is always thinking that, you're going to fail at something that you really like, then you're going to fail. You've already put it out there into the universe. You've already told the universe what it is that you want to happen. So therefore, the universe is going to manifest that very thing into your life. So I really hope that this is making sense to you guys. I really hope that there's things in your life that you can think about where you're like, wow, I did think negative on that thing and a negative thing happened. Wow, I did think, so I like really sit back and really think about the things that you've come in contact with that didn't go so well. And when you think about that, think about how you were thinking before that. So when it comes to having a positive mindset, you are going to have to tap into a lot of things from not only now, but things from your past. So, things from when you were a child, your fears, your insecurities. These are a lot of things that you are going to have to face, which is very, very scary. And I can say from my own experience, that's the hardest part, guys. The hardest part is facing your own fears that you've placed in the back of your mind trying to forget about. If you try to hold on to those things, you are not going to be able to successfully create the life that you would like to live for yourself. So, you're really gonna have to sit down and, however, which way works for you, write it down, do some voice memos, whatever works best for you, but really sit down and think about, the fears that you've always had when you're growing up, your insecurities, the things that you are afraid of, the things that, you block yourself from achieving. And these are real things that a lot of us today don't face. We just try to hide it. We try to hide it by, becoming someone that we're not. We try to hide it by drinking alcohol, smoking weed, going out to parties, doing whatever kind of something that'll take your mind off of what's really bothering you. You have to stop doing all that, and you have to face what's right in front of you, and you have to face your fears. It is very, very difficult, guys, but I can guarantee you, you are stronger than you think. Okay, I, for myself, never thought, this is really every time. I, for myself, never thought that I would be in a position that I am now to even be able to help people, to even be able to help kids or to help grown adults that are older than me. What? Me? What? Never would have thought. So here I am now, making a whole YouTube channel about it, going to schools and teaching these kids how to get a degree, how to get into college, how to love themselves, how to really create their lives for themselves now at a young age. I'm helping adults who, spent 30 something years trying to change their lives, and this is something that's really helping them. So I never thought I would see myself in this position, but this is what I'm supposed to do. So here I am. And let me tell you, I had to face a lot. There was a lot that I put on the back burner. I am someone who had a fear of abandonment. I am someone who was picked on when I was in school. I never had confidence in myself. I was bullied in grade school. I was bullied up until middle school, and I never thought that it had a big effect on me until I got older, I guess, because I always thought it was just a joke. I went along with the bullying sometimes, like, I am bullying, what, me? But I guess it had an effect on me, and I never thought it did. What else? Yeah, my self-esteem was bad. I have been in horrible relationships where I never thought that I could have that fairy tale ending. I've always, attracted guys that were the popular guys. They were out there, they were this, they were that, and I was, known as the quiet one, and sweet into myself. And those kind of guys, they kind of just stepped all over me and did whatever they wanted. And that was my low self-esteem that was taking part in all that, because I didn't see it as them stepping all over me. I kind of saw it as, oh my God, he likes me, yay, So those are just some things that I've dealt with. So like I said, that was some stuff that I put on the back burner. I just put it in the back of my mind and acted as if none of that ever happened, as if I don't have a fear, as if, I grew up in a pretty good household. My parents are still together. Like, I didn't suffer anything. Why would I have any problems? But I did a lot. And I never thought it was so many until I actually was forced to face it, was forced to heal it, because I was being shown that I could have the life I've always wanted, but the only person who was holding me back from having that life was me. Was me and my thoughts and the way I contributed to the lifestyle that I was living now. So I really had to sit down and analyze all that and to really put a stop to the negative things that were holding me back from having the life that I've always wanted to have. So, with that being said, you guys really have to face these fears. And if there is something right now that is coming to the top of your head as I am saying this, it's time. It's time. It's not coming up for no reason. It's coming up because it's time to face it. And you hearing this right now is not a coincidence. So please take a mental note, of whatever is coming up in your head. Take a mental note and face it. It's not going to be easy, but you can do it. Just give yourself some time. Be patient with yourself. Know that you are stronger than you think. Okay, you have overcome so much already to be in this spot. We've all had our hardships in this lifetime, but you are already stronger than you were yesterday. So you can do this. And it is already step one, thinking in your mind that you can do this. So now let's go to step two and let's continue this momentum, okay? And what else? When it comes to that, that's really all that I have to say. So to my next point, now I know that there's a lot of different ideas about out there about, oh, well, if we have full control, why was I, poor all this time? Why did my grandfather die? Why did my mom die? Why did my dad die? Why did my sister die? Why are all these bad things happening if I have full control? If I had full control, I would have this amount of money and this and this and this and this and this. Listen, when I say you have full control of your circumstances, your thoughts, in turn having full control of your life, what I mean is that no, you don't have 100% control of everything. I'm not saying you have a magic wand out there that's saying, oh, I want a Lamborghini. Ding. I want $1,000. Ding. No, that's not how it works. There are going to be things in your life that you do not have control over. There's going to be a higher, regard over who has control over that. But what you do have control over is the way you react to things, is the way that you allow that circumstance to affect you. And in turn, you are constantly creating greater or better energies in your life to manifest the things that you want. So, for example, I had a streak where I got this one job, and in this job, I hated this job. Like, I was miserable. Going into this job every day was like, ugh. I was pledging a great fraternity at the time. I couldn't spend time with any of my pledge brothers. I was just over it. I didn't like this job. I had so much resentment. I was just like, I could be doing something else. Like, I did not come to Orlando to work. I could work anywhere that I go. I came here to better myself. And I came here to get out there and reach my full potential. And why am I here at work when I can be out there growing, with my pledge brothers? I was very, very upset about it. And, there came a time where, my manager came to me and she was just like, you know what, Ashley, I think that you are a great person and you can do so much better, and we're just going to have to ask you to leave. So, long story short, I got fired. And at first I was very, very upset. I was like, me? Get fired? Are you kidding me? Like, I'm one of the best workers ever, although I may hate this place. I did everything that I was supposed to do. I went above and beyond, blah, 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 blah. Like, I was just going on and on and on. But then in the back of my mind, I was like, you know what? Every single day I came in here and I was not happy. Like, in my mind, I wanted to leave this place. I did not want to be here. And therefore, I was manifesting not being there. So, in turn, I got fired. So, that's an example of what your thoughts can create into your life. Now, let's say, God forbid, a family member of mine or a family member of my friends dies 2 days from today. God forbid. Okay, so let's say that happens. Now, that's not something that I'm sitting up here thinking about. That's not something I'm manifesting. That's not something my friends are manifesting. But it's something that happens. Now, the only thing that I have control over now is how it affects me and how I move going forward. Okay, I can sit here and be mad at the world and just be mad at the world forever. Or I can just grieve for, a little while, pick myself up, learn what I can learn from the experience, remember everything that that person has told me, or, help my friend remember everything that that person has told them, have them just pick themselves up, be stronger than they were yesterday because of the circumstance. Okay, so that's an example of not really being able to be in control of everything, but you can be in control of how you think and how you react to that thing. Also, you really have to believe in your abilities as a person. Now, yes, we're here as human beings, but I truly believe that all of us have a higher purpose. All of us have a mission that we're supposed to do here on this earth. And I found mine. And I had to find mine through going through a lot of hardships, through going through a lot of facing my fears, facing, the things that I didn't want to face that I tried to put on the back burner. I had to really sit with myself and say, okay, I really need to love myself. I really need to figure out what it is that I want from myself, how I can continue to nurture myself. And that is when I got clarity on what it is that I'm supposed to do, what it is that brings me true fulfillment, and what it is that I need to do to be happy and to create the life that I want to live. And I have everything now that I could ever imagine that I've ever wanted in my life, and it's just getting better and better, guys. So this is just some advice for you to truly believe in yourself, truly believe in your abilities, change your thoughts, start now, start thinking positive, think that you can do this, feel that you can do this, feel what it's like to have that life that you've always wanted for yourself, to have that thing that you've always wanted for yourself, and to remember it's not about the 3D world, it's not about things that you can touch, it's not about things that you can, grab, it's not about things that you can even see. Okay, it's not about the 3D world. It's not about other people and what they may think or what they may feel and, all of that. But that's a whole nother story. It is about what's in here. What makes you happy? Are you truly loving yourself? Are you truly creating the things that you want for yourself? Are you living the life that suits you, that fulfills you? Or are you just living a life like a robot with no emotions, fake emotions, fake things that just don't even make sense to you, but you're doing it anyway because you think that you're supposed to do it, or you think that that's how you're supposed to do it. You've been trained to do it that way. No. Live the life that you want to live. You just have to face yourself. You have to face your fears, and you have to know that you can do it because you can, because you're strong. You are a strong person, and you have to believe that. You have to know that. You have to think that. Have it connect. Have it connect, guys. And I promise you, you'll see a big difference. So, moving forward, that concludes my video before I get cut off because I don't get much video time. Please like and subscribe to this video. Continue on this journey with me. You guys that have been here with me on my first and second video, I appreciate you. Love you lots. Stay tuned for my future videos. I will go in more detail of how you can manifest, how you can do great things. And remember, be the best you that you can be. Bye, guys.